Hi, this is Connie from Connie's Nails and Creative Creations. Today I am taking part in my challenge, and Melissa Makes It DIY is my co-host, and this is a reoccurring challenge every month, and it's called A Little Bit Rustic. So this is Melissa's challenge, her link and everything to her channel. Please go over and check her out if you have not. She's an amazing crafter. I'm really excited to have her as my co-host. Okay, so let's get right into it. These came from the Dollar General. They were $1 each. I didn't want to deconstruct them. I liked the way they look. They just were not rustic enough. So I'm just going to rustic them up. So I'm just taking off all of the tags and everything, and I'm going to grab my white chalk paint that I made, and I'm going to paint the frames all pure white. I'm going to end up putting 2 coats on each one of these, and I will be right back. Okay, now that I have them all done in white, I'm just going to use my heat gun and make sure they're all completely dry. Sorry if you saw some weird stuff on my arm. I have shingles, and that's calamine lotion all over my arm to try and subside the pain. So here I am just trying to get them all completely dry. And then I'm going to start distressing them. Okay, I grabbed my antique wax, my Waverly antique wax, and I am just going to put that all over the frame, and then I'm going to take that rag and I'm going to pull off part of it that's going to give a little bit more of a weathered look, and then we're going to do another technique on top of that once this is done. Okay, while that's drying, I'm going to start on the second project. This is a little house with galvanized like roof, and it is from the Dollar General as well, and it was $1. So I am just covering the front and all the edges with the white. Now this took a lot of coats, but I finally get it. But I'm just going to keep putting that on there. Now while the coat of the white is drying, I grab some of my black chalk paint and my white chalk paint, and I make a gray, and I'm covering that tin or galvanized, whatever. It looks like just shiny tin, so I'm going to make it look like galvanized steel, or galvanized metal. So here I am doing another coat of that white, and then I'm going to go back in and pounce some white and light gray on there. See, I'm doing that right now, a light gray, and then I put a little bit of white, and it ends up looking like galvanized metal. Now that I am putting the last coat of the white on that, I'm going to set it aside and I'm going to go back to those 3 other ones. Now I'm dry brushing a gray, a dark gray on top of this, the frames, and then I'm going to put a little bit of white and a little bit of lighter gray just so it just looks rustic. Now that first one, the top was a little dark, so I'll go back and I lighten it up. I just have to wait for it to dry so it doesn't just mix. But I'm just going to work on this until I get it looking the exact way that I want it to look. Okay, I finally get it where I want it, and I call that done. It's exactly the way I want it to be. So I'm going to set those aside and go back to the little house. Now I grabbed one of these little wood planks from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to paint it pure white, all 4 edges, the top and all the edges. I don't worry about the bottom. And then you'll see what I'm going to do. Okay, now I'm going to flip the little house over and I'm going to pull that hanger out, because this isn't going to be a hanger. This is going to sit on the table or wherever you want it to sit. I'm just using my heat gun to finish drying that white, and then I'm going to be dry brushing a little bit of that gray on that platform. As well as, yeah, I'm getting the colors already. Okay, and I'm doing the house as well, just a really light dry brushing on the house and the platform. Okay, I'm looking at it to see exactly how I'm going to have it stand. Now I've got these little blocks, wood blocks from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to glue them together for support on the back of this little house. And like I said, I'm just going to glue them together. And I'm a little off the camera a little bit. I'm just kind of gluing. I put 2, 2, and then I hook this together as 4, and then 2, 2, and then 4, and then I'm hooking the 4 together. Then I'm going to, once I get that finished, I'm making sure that the 2 sides that's going to be touching the platform and the house is going to be flat. So here I'm gluing the house on there, and then I'm going to glue that little box or block to hold that up, and then that makes it extremely secure. Now, don't forget to go down into the description box. All the links to the playlist, as well as to Melissa's channel and everything, will be in there. Now I've got this lamb's ear that I got from Walmart for 98 cents a pick, and I just cut some of the leaves off, and I'm putting that down. And then I grabbed these little pink flowers. I don't know what kind they were from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to be gluing a bunch of those in until they end up looking the exact way I want them to look. And this, after this is done, this will wrap this up. Of course, I'm not feeling well today, this weekend, this last several days, so I just put 2 rustic projects together fairly quickly today. The medicine I'm on, it makes me kind of blurry-eyed, so it's kind of hard and a little bit dizzy. So here I'm taking some jute rope, and I'm just going to tie it around the center and just glue that on the back. And then I'm going to grab some gray with white polka dot grosgrain ribbon, and I'm just making a shoe bow, little bow. And I'm just going to glue that right onto that jute. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Actually, I changed my mind. I put it on the top. I forgot. All right. I hope you guys like this. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give me a big thumbs up and hit the notification bell. As well, don't forget, be the Bible that somebody reads today. And you guys all have a very blessed day. Bye-bye.